Graduated from Rowan University in the spring of 2022 with a sports communication and media degree. I got to actually call minor league baseball and G League basketball games while I was in school. And then I graduated, and as soon as I graduated, I went to NFL Films in Mount Laurel, New Jersey. And as much as I loved that experience, I miss putting on the headsets. I decided, you know what, talk is cheap. I have a laptop that's in my house, and so 21 months later, here we are, still on YouTube, calling games and building an incredible, loving community on here with the people that I call my Philly freaks with a capital P and a capital H. We go live for every single Phillies, Sixers, and Eagles game, and we do it like old school radio play-by-play style. I'm Jason Joseph, and this is Play-by-Play with JJ.
I showed a swung on barrel. Get out to right field. Bye-bye baseball.
That baby is long gone.
Well, we're up. We are definitely up. What's going on, everybody? Hopefully you're all doing well and having yourselves a very fantastic day. All right, so we got Game 2 of the World Baseball Classic. It'll be Team Czechia taking on Team Korea. Should be a lot of fun. Folks, if you are new to my channel, my name is Jason Joseph. This is Play-by-Play with JJ. Hit that thumbs up button. Hit that subscribe button as well, and turn on the bell icons. Obviously, we do not show the games, but we do a live radio play-by-play commentary of the games. And, I'm really looking forward to this matchup. I am wondering how Korea is going to do today, and what Team Czechia is going to be able to provide. So I think that this should be a really good matchup. We will get into the starting lineups in just a little bit. But Daniel Dasak is going to be pitching for Team Czechia, and on the other side it'll be Hyung-Ju Soo that is going to be out there for Team Korea. And I think that this should be a good pitching matchup. I don't know why. I have a gut feeling this is just going to be a low-scoring game. And I'm really excited. I really am. I'm very excited to see how both of these teams do. Drop a 1 in the chat if you guys can hear me loud and clear. And if you could also hear that as well. All right, so we should be ready to get things started. It is 5 o'clock AM Eastern Time. World Baseball Classic should be on right now. Yeah. First pitch is going to be scheduled at 5:10, they just said. It'll be 5:10. That is when first pitch will be. In the meantime, though, let's try to adjust everything. What's everybody drinking this morning? If you are over on the East Coast, you guys got any coffee? How you guys sleep last night? Let us know down below. The grind does not stop, man. The grind does not stop. Let's get our chat up and running. There is our ninja chat. Good morning, everybody. Andrew is up here. What's going on, man? It's good to see you. Got to put in the work. You know what I'm saying? We got to put in the work. We got to grind, and we got to take this thing over. And the only way to do that is just by doing the work. All right, so let's get on into the starting lineups for this morning's game. It's weird to say. But yes, Milan Prokop is going to be DHing, and then it'll be Martin Cervinka, who is playing over at second. This is for Team Czechia, by the way. Taran Vavra is going to be over at shortstop. Then you got Martin Cervenka playing at the catcher position. Batting fifth, it'll be Marek Chlup out in center field. Sixth is Martin Musik, who is over at first base. And at second base, it'll be Wojtek Mensik. And then out in left field, it'll be William Escala. And batting in the ninth spot, it'll be Max Prejta. So that is the starting lineup for Team Czechia. And for Team Korea, they got Do-Young Kim at the DH. Jahmai Jones playing out in left field. Jung-Hoo Lee is out in center field. He'll be batting third. Hyun-Min An is out in right field. He'll be batting fourth. And Bo-Gyong Moon is playing over at first base. He'll be batting fifth. Batting sixth is Shea Whitcomb, and he is playing over at third base. Hye-Sung Kim is batting seventh. Playing over at second, Dong Wong Pak is batting 8th and is catching. And Ju Won Kim is going to be batting in the 9th spot. And he will be playing over at shortstop. Yes, all right. So in about 5 minutes or so, we should be ready to get things started. But yeah, what are your final score predictions? Let me know down below, chat. Who do you guys got winning this game? What's up, Hardcore? How you doing, my friend? It's good to see you on here. Yes. Sleepy and a baseball emote. That's what I like to see. That is what I like to see. So first pitch will be at 5:10 p.m. Eastern Time. And we should be ready to get going in about 5 minutes. Let's drink a little bit of this. Should be a good one. Later today, Australia will play against Czechia. So we'll see how they do, of course, in this game. Milan is 6 feet tall, 194 pounds. And again, he is DHing today. As far as the defense goes for Team Czechia, they got catching behind the plate. It'll be Martin Cervenka. Over at first base, Martin Music. And then at second base, Martin Cervenka. And then at third base, they got Wojtek Mensik. He's actually playing over at second, excuse me. At third, oh no, he is over at third base. Wojtek Mensik is over at third base. And then over at shortstop, you got Terran Vavra. And then out in left field, William Escala. Marek Chlup is out in center. And then right field, it's Max Prejta. So that is the defensive outfield for Czechia. And then the defense for the for Team Korea. It'll be catching behind the plate, Dong Wong Pak. On the mound, Hyung Ju Soo. Over at first base, Bo Young Moon. And then at second, it's Hyaesung Kim. The third baseman is Shea Whitcomb. Shortstop, it's Ju Won Kim. The left fielder is Jemai Jones. The center fielder is Jung Hoo Lee. And the right fielder is Hyunmin An. So that is the defensive lineup for Team Korea. I'm just ready for this game to get started. I really am. I really couldn't sleep, to be completely honest with you. I was just thinking about getting up and just doing the work. And, just watching more baseball. It's the best. It really is. It's awesome. Got the hot coffee brewing, says Hardcore. Do you have work? Do you have work today, my friend? Where is my phone? I don't even know where my phone is. There it is. What time is it? 5:08 a.m. Eastern Time. Team Czechia. All right. I love baseball. Who doesn't? Who doesn't? Let's go. Let's go. Got the hot coffee brewing, says my guy Hardcore. We got the drinks ready. Still gotta wait for it to melt a little bit more, though. All right, is this about ready to get started? It should, right? World Baseball Classic is now airing on FS2. Gotcha. Okay. Here is Hyung Jun Soo with the KBO. Started in 24 games, pitched in 26 of those. He'll be on the mound. Guy that really is a ground ball type of a pitcher. They say on the scouting report that he's an infielder's delight. I actually really like that. I think that's pretty cool. So tends to get a lot of contact towards the middle of the field. And he will be on the bump this morning. It's early evening over there. What time is it? It has to be like, 7 o'clock over there? 7:10 p.m. Eastern time? Or 7:10 p.m. over there? So yeah, we should be ready to get things started right now. We're off and running, chat. We're here. We are here. Gotta do the work. Pregame is gonna lead things off again for Team Czechia. And they're just showing the outfield right now. Korea's in their white, dark blue, and red uniforms. It's really lined out in white. It says Korea, painted in English, over towards the middle part of the chest. And Team Czechia is in their dark blue and white uniforms. The first pitch, and that's going to be fouled off as we begin Game 2 of the World Baseball Classic. Elon Pregame averaged .271 in the EXL in 2025. Audubon, thanks so much for following us over on the Twitch side of things. The ball's on one strike, and here's the pitch, and that's going to be fouled back over towards the screen. Pregame, 6 extra Liga seasons he has played with them, 4-time champion in that league, and a 2-time All-Star as well. Was on the Little League World Series back in 2014 for that league too. 0-2 pitch. It's low and away, but they appeal, and they say that he did not go. Hyung-Ju Soo is on the mound, pitching for Team Korea. And so they are the home team. 1 ball, 2 strikes, and here's the pitch. That was a 93-mile-per-hour fastball that is fouled back on over towards the screen. Let's do this. Where is it? One ball, 2 strikes. Here's the 1-2 pitch, and that's another foul ball, and that'll go on out of play. What is going on, chat? Thank you all again so much for being on here. You guys are the best. 1-2 is the count, top of the first. Team Czechia is up to bat. And the pitch from So, and that's in there for a called strike 3 at 87 miles per hour. Caught the upper third of the strike zone. There we go. And there is out number 1. All right. Good stuff. 10 seconds left on the pitch clock. Cervinka steps on up to the plate. And he takes a 92-mile-per-hour pitch below the zone for ball 1. Martin Cervinka in the batter's box. The windup and the pitch. There's a line drive hit out to center field, and that'll get down for a base hit right in front of Jung-Hoo Lee. And so there is a 1-out single by Cervinka, and he gets aboard with 1 out. Looks like he got a pitch that was over towards the middle of the plate and had a really good bat speed. Just able to put it on over towards the outfield. And that'll bring up Terran Vavra. Left-handed hitter. Takes an 81-mile-per-hour pitch down the heart and soul of the plate for strike 1. He's playing over at shortstop. Vavra, born in Menominee, Wisconsin, drafted by the Rockies back in 2018. The pitch. That's in there for a called strike. Last time he played in the majors was with Baltimore. That was back, he only had 1 at-bat in 2025. He had 49 ABs, though, in 2023 with 12 hits. All of them were singles. 0-2 pitch. Ground ball hit over towards the second baseman. The tag for the runner. There's one, and the throw over to first is in time. That's a 4-3 double play. Cervinka just came on right over to Hye-Sung Kim. And we are going to go to the bottom of the first inning. So that is a 4-3 double play. And Team Korea is going to come on up to bat. Where's everybody tuning on in from? Let us know down below. Leading it off for Team Korea, it'll be Do-Young Kim, who is DHing, and then it's Jahmai Jones playing out in left field, batting second. Jung-Hoo Lee is out in center field, playing over there, batting third. Hyun-Min An is out in right field. He'll be batting in the cleanup spot. Bo Young-moon over at first base, batting fifth. Shea Whitcomb is the third baseman, who will be batting sixth. And that's Hye-Sung Kim, left-handed hitter, batting seventh, playing over at second base. Dong Won Pak is catching, and he'll be batting eighth. And last but certainly not least, it'll be Ju Won Kim playing over at the shortstop position, and he will be the caboose, batting in the 9 spot. And on the mound for Team Czechia, they have pitching Daniel Padishak. And so, 6 feet 5 inches tall, 229 pounds. We'll see what he's going to be able to do today. He was activated on February 5th for Team Czechia. Last time he played, he was actually assigned. He played for the Georgia Bulldogs. So he was not drafted. Let's go. Where's the game? It's on FS1. FS1. That's where the game is. Do you have work today? I think you missed my question. Time is at 5:17 a.m. Eastern Time. Ay, ay. But yeah, FS1. All right, so we are in the bottom of the first. Hadisak on the mound. No balls, 1 strike in the pitch, and that's outside. Do-Young Kim is in the box. In the 1-1 pitch, that misses down and away for ball 2. In the KBO, he batted .309. This is his first World Baseball Classic appearance. 27 runs batted on it. And 7 long balls as well. 2-1 pitch. It's outside. And that's taken for ball 3. Myles Garrett cited for driving 94 miles per hour in a 70 mile per hour zone and must pay a fine to appear in court, according to Wooster, Ohio. What? I didn't even see that. Next pitch, and that's up high and inside for ball 4. Huh. That's weird. That's a leadoff walk. So Jahmai Jones plays for the Detroit Tigers. Is coming on up to the plate. So a lock to start off the game in the bottom of the first. There's Jones in the box. Right-handed hitter smacks one out over to left field, but that's going to be caught right at the left fielder, Escala, for the first out. The throw is made back over to second base, and Jahmai Jones lines out to left, and Jung-Hoo Lee is going to come on up to the plate now. The defense again. Cervinka is catching. Musik is at first. Mensik is at second. Cervinka at third. Vavra at short. Escala out in left. Schlupp out in center. And Presta in right. Here's Lee. Plays for the Giants. takes the pitch. That's way outside for a ball. My guy Jaguar Gator, what's going on, man? How are you? Mad respect for you doing this one. Gotta go to bed in an hour. Dude, you are the man. I've been following you for a little bit of time, man. And I love the content. I really do. Big shout out to you, man. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 away here in the bottom of the first. Lee is in the box, and here's the 1-1. That's a line drive hit out to right field. That'll get down for a base hit, and that is going to put runners over at first and second base as Lee gets aboard. Big shout out to my guy, Jaguar Gator 9. God, so good to see. Oh, man. Had to give those MVP chants to you, my brother. 2 runners on, 1 away. 5 seconds left on the pitch clock. On is in the box. And the pitch, that is way upstairs and taken for ball 1. Hyunmin An in the KBO batted .334. He had 22 home runs and 80 RBI. This guy is a run driver. 1-0 pitch. It's up high. It's only thrown at 80 miles per hour, but that's taken upstairs for ball 2. Jeff Bartow is warming up. He's a left-handed pitcher. 2 balls and no strikes. 5 seconds left on the pitch clock. And here comes the next pitch. And that is up high again for ball 3. Man. 5 seconds left on the pitch clock. And the 3-0 delivery to On. And that is called a strike. It hit the upper third of the strike zone. Gosh. I don't know if Jaguar's still on, but were you live tonight? Were you live tonight for the WBC? The first game? 3 balls, 1 strike, 13 seconds left on the pitch clock. On in the box. 1 away, 2 runners on. The pitch, here it comes, and that is outside and high for ball 4. Okay, so that is going to load the bases. And there is still 1 out here. Is Jones still in the majors? Yeah. Still on the Tigers, right? Charge! Yep, he's still with the Tigers. I was right. Here comes Bo Young Moon. The first baseman swings and misses at the first pitch. He had 24 homers with the LG Twins in the KBO and 108 RBI. This is also his first World Baseball Classic appearance. Big frame. No balls, 1 strike. And the pitch. That is inside and low for ball 1. JJ, did you get any sleep? What's sleep? 5 seconds left on the pitch clock. The 1-1 pitch. It's up high and taken for ball 2. Did I get any sleep? Long ball, did I get any sleep? No. I just kept thinking about this game, man. Really. That's how psychotic I am. 2 balls, 1 strike. And here's the pitch. And that ball is sent out over towards deep right center field. That's going back towards the track. And there's a grand slam by Moon. 4-0. See you later. That thing was crushed. You kidding me? Korea up 4-0. That's crazy. Hasank not having himself a good start. So one away, and actually his outing is done. Just goes a third of an inning and allows a grand slam to Bo-Young Moon. And it's a 4-0 Korea lead. Wow. That thing was tattooed. How far did it go, did it say? Say how far that thing went? Why isn't this updating? There we go. I was like, well, what the heck is going on? What the heck? See, did it say how far it went? Oof. Did it say? 428 feet. Okay. I was going to say, that went a pretty long distance. 10-run mercy rule by the third inning. Dead by 7. Dude, I want there to be another game. I do. If there was a game at 10 o'clock, I would do it. If there's a game at 1 o'clock, I would do it. If it was a game at 10 and 1, I would do it. Really. This is like Christmas for me. I really feel that way, man. I do. I really feel that way. Shout out to my guy Jaguar Gator for being on here. Bat that guy behind Schwarber. Yeah, that was a long gone shot. I'll take him. But then we'd have a lot of lefties. We could have a lineup of lefties of Stott, Schwarber, Harper, and Moon. Like, that's crazy. I guess you can't have too much left-handed hitting. Not saying that they would bat all bat to bat to bat to bat to back, and then you'd have Marsh too. That's crazy. Bottom of the first, one away. Jeff Bardo in the EXL, 2 starts, 5 innings, 4 strikeouts, no walks. 1 ball, no strikes in the pitch, swing and a miss. That pitch was at 81 miles per hour. Shea Whitcomb is coming on up to the plate. This is his first career WBC appearance. He played with the Astros last year. Batted a .125. Didn't get a lot of plate appearances. Next pitch, it's outside. Right-handed hitter, white and blue batting gloves. Has his bat pretty high. The 2-1 pitch. He gets under it and fouls it back towards the screen. And the count is 2-2. The pitch that Moon took for a ride was a hanging pitch left out over the heart and soul of the plate. It probably went about like 7 rows back. 2-2 pitch, here it comes. Swing and a miss. Got an off-speed pitch there. And there is out number 2 of the first inning. Good morning, Denbrew. I don't think I got to say good morning to you. But it's good to see you, my friend. Maybe Turner can learn to switch hit. 2 outs. The pitch. It's high. And taken for ball 1. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel. Hyesung Kim in the box. The 1-0. It's outside and taken for ball 2. JJ having Mattingly is going to help the Phillies this year. You mean Preston Mattingly? I knew you bet. Shout out to Preston Mattingly, by the way. But Don Mattingly, yeah. His dad. That's going to be great. I think it'll be good. You listen to his interview that he did. 2 balls, 1 strike. 2 away. And the pitch. There's a ground ball hit over towards the first baseman. And the tag to the bag is in plenty of time for out number 3. And we are going to go to the top of the second inning. Korea ends up taking a 4-0 lead on a grand salami by Bo-Young Moon. And they send 7 men up to the plate. And we're going to go to the top of the second. Yes. You probably felt good after listening to that interview. I did too. I did too. I think it's going to help them. I don't think that it hurts them, but ultimately, again, you know, we'll enjoy the 162, right? But at the end of the day, I still stand where I stand on the Phillies. I do. But I'll enjoy the highs, enjoy the lows, and continue to go about my merry way with the Philadelphia Phillies for sure. But yeah, surprise me. That's all I gotta say. I'm ready to be shocked. In a good way. In a very good way. Martin Cervenka will lead things off in the top of the second. He's the catcher. And then Marek Schlupp is out in center field. And Martin Music is playing over at first. I did like the interview. I think that it'll be a positive. Shout out to Don Mattingly. It'll be a fun season. I said everything jokingly. Except I do want them to surprise me. But I'm like, I really am like looking forward to this season. I am. Yeah, it'll be fun. It'll be good. Hyung-Ju So is back out there for his second inning of work. He throws the first pitch in the zone for strike one. Cervenka playing in his second World Baseball Classic. Batted .406 last year. 0-1 pitch. Line drive hit out over to Jones, and he'll make the catch in the alleyway. It was hit on a rope very sharply. And there's out number one. I could have swore that guy looked like Steph Curry that they just showed on TV. It was not Steph Curry, but he kind of looked like him. Kind of. One away, and here's the pitch. It's a foul ball. You can never predict the ups and the downs. Let's go, Phillies. Let's go, man. Let's go. Marek Schlupp in the JPEL at 407. 0-1 pitch. Line drive it out to right field. That'll get down for a base hit. And Schlupp able to get aboard and go the opposite way. Stan sort of looked a little bit like Carlos Correa. Pretty tall, too, and a nice little inside-out swing. The Grand Junction Jackalopes, Jackalopes, they were an independent baseball team of the Pioneer League, which is not affiliated with the Major League Baseball, but it's an MLB partner league. Huh. 1 ball, no strikes to Music. And the pitch to him, that is a foul ball. Long foul. Hit that thumbs up button and subscribe. Music was a groundskeeper and social media specialist when he was not playing baseball. That's cool. 1-1 pitch, and that is low for ball 2. That's really sick. Two one. That's up high. Check swing. Did he go? He did not. He did not go. according to a post on Reddit, he was named the team captain last week. It was about 90 days ago for the Czech Republic in the 2026 World Baseball Classic. 3-1 pitch. That's inside and taken for ball 4. And he will get on via walk. And Drew So surrenders another base runner. JJ, do you think my Guardians will make the playoffs this year? Oh, gosh. Why you? That's a tough one, man. That's a tough one. The pitch. It's in there for a strike at the knees. Dude, I don't know what's going to happen with that AL Central. The Royals, you guys, the Tigers. That's a dogfight. 0-1. That's low for a ball. Throw back over to second is not in time. Tell ya. The runner from second, that was Schlupp, was leading way off the back. Busick still over at first. Hardcore says they will make it. You know what? I think that they'll make it too. I do. 1-1, and that's now going to be a 1-2 count. I got the Yankees. I got the Blue Jays. I got the Orioles. 1-2 pitch. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. And there is out. Number 2 was a breaking ball that was in the dirt. And Mancini is down on strikes. Switching. In the West, I got the Astros. I got the Astros winning the West. And then I have Guardians and probably the Tigers. The pitch. This ball is bunted over towards the left side of the mound. The throw over to first is not in time. The first baseman was off the bag, and everybody's going to be safe. And the tying run is coming back up to the plate. It's a very good bunt. Drew it perfectly, squared it up very nicely. And the throw, I mean, the first baseman tried to extend as far as he possibly could. Just couldn't keep his foot on the bag. I'm surprised that he actually laid that down, though, with 2 outs. But, hey, it worked. It worked. Bases are juiced. So that will go down as a sacrifice bunt, right? 4-0 Korea. We got to keep refreshing this page, I guess, really? Yeah. Max Prejda is now coming on up in the EXL. He batted .349 last year. He has goggles on. He's a left-handed hitter. First pitch that he swings at is at 81 miles per hour at the knees, and he's down in the count 0-1. Prokop is in the on-deck circle. The ball is 1 strike. Base is loaded, and the pitch upstairs. And that is taken for ball 1. But yeah, I do. I have the Tigers and you guys making it into the playoffs. I do. 1 ball, 1 strike, 5 seconds left on the pitch clock, and here's the next pitch, and that is low for ball 2. 4-0 Korea. Youngju So still on the bump. 28 total pitches. The 2-1 offering. And there's a swing and a miss. And that is going to make the count now 2-2. So again, in case you're wondering, pitch count limits. In the first round, a pitcher can only throw up to 65 pitches. In the second round, they can throw up to 80. And in the championship round, they can throw at tops 95. 2-2 on the way. There's a line drive hit out over to left field. That'll be caught, and the inning is over. So Team Czechia is going to leave the bases loaded, and that's that. And we will go to the bottom of the second. 8, 9, and 1 due up in the batting order for Team Korea. We are 16 subscribers away from getting to the 8350 marker, chat. It's been a long time coming. Really has. It's been a slow off season, but it feels great to be back. Or it just does. It feels really good to be pumping out the content. It's great. The shortest guy in their deck comes to bat with the bases loaded. It's funny. I'm thinking. That's why I'm quiet. I spend a lot of time thinking. Don't know if that's good or bad. Maybe that's neither good or bad. What did you guys do when there were no sports during COVID? When there were no sports going on. What'd you guys do? What was, like, I guess, your other form of entertainment? Music? TV? News? Hardcore is the crack of the bat. As your favorite sound of baseball? It's a good sound. Bottom of the second, and here comes the pitch. This is going to be line foul over towards the left side. Dongwon Park is up to bat. 22 homers and 76 RBI. And the 0-1, and he smacks this one out over towards the left field line. That is a fair ball, and that'll tuck all the way towards the corner. Pak is going to go over to second base, and he gets on in there with a stand-up double for Korea. Another hanging pitch left out over the middle of the plate, and he got it off the end of the bat, but he hit it very sharply. Good contact and good patience as well on that pitch that was left out over the middle of the plate. So a leadoff double here in the bottom of the second. Kim is in the box, batting on the right side in the pitch. This ball is floated out to right field. That'll get down for another base hit. And that is going to put runners on at the corners in the bottom of the second as Barto is still pitching for Team Czechia. And Korea is still threatening once again. That was Ju-Won Kim, got on with a single. Charge. And Do-Young Kim is coming on up. Pops up the very first pitch out into foul territory, and no one can get there. Music tried to call off the right fielder, and as he had his back towards home plate, just could not make the catch. He's not happy with himself there. Misjudged it. He did. Just got in front of the glove, and as soon as the play was over, he put his mouth on his glove. Probably was thinking about cursing. The ball is one strike. You would think, right? If you put... But actually, he had his mouth on top of his glove. Like, it was not, like, in the glove, you know? No balls, 2 strikes. I don't think he wanted to eat the glove. 0-2. That is outside for a ball. One ball, 2 strikes, 15 pitches so far for Barto. And the next pitch is lined out to right field, and that is a foul ball again. It was a nice catch by that fan. It was cool. Keem is in the box. Jones waits in the on-deck circle. Runners at the corners for Team Korea. 8 seconds left on the pitch clock. The stretch and the pitch. It's popped up again over towards the first base side. Second baseman is called up by Music, and the catch is made for out number 1. Music just sort of cut him off and was like, nope, I got it. And Keem is retired. Eight seconds left on the pitch clock. Jones in the box. And a pitch out on the first pitch to make it a 1-0 count. Ten seconds left on the pitch clock. And the 1-0 pitch. Ground ball hit over to short. The throw over the second. There's one. Will they get the out at first? That's going to go over the head of the first baseman. And so 1 run will score. And that will make it 5-0 Team Korea. Parkow is able to come on home. Lots of runs on the board so far. They got a grand slam from Bo Hyung Moon in the first. And they're able to get another run across the plate. Here is Jung-Hoo Lee, who looks at the first pitch that he takes, and that's outside. So that's going to go down as an infield single, right? Nope. Have to re-update this again. I got to keep refreshing this. What the heck? It's wild. The pitch. And that is taken. And the throw over the second base is not in time. So the runner does advance into scoring position. And now it's 3 balls and no strikes with 2 outs. And a runner on at second in the bottom of the second. Got a very good jump. Jones certainly has speed on the bases. The 3-0 to lead. That's down low for ball 4. Barto just not able to get out of this. And Hyun Min An is going to step on back up to the plate. So what is going on? Kim singled. The other Kim popped out. I keep having to refresh this. It's weird. 1 ball, no strikes to Hyun Min An. Walked in and scored a run. Here's the 1-0 pitch. That is outside and taken for ball 2. Goal. 2-0. It's up high for ball 3. Three balls, no strikes. 5 seconds left on the pitch clock. And the 3-0 is a strike right down the middle. Ten seconds left on the pitch clock. The 3-1 offering, and that's another foul ball. Hit back towards the screen. Hyun Min An in the KBO, ranked second in batting average with a 334 average. First also in on-base percentage. Third in slugging. 3-2 pitch. It's popped up, and that'll be hit over towards the right side of second base. The catch is made. The side is retired. Korea does get an extra run, though, and they lead it 5-0. So I guess that was technically an infield single for Jahmai Jones. Again, just remember, no ABS challenges. That's just for spring training and for Major League Baseball. There is a pitch clock. There are ghost runners if it does go into extra innings. And there are also, the 3-batter rule still applies. And the challenge rules still apply. YouTube could certainly do better with their emoji choices. Goal is not enough. It's funny. That's hilarious. Man. My back. That's good. A lot of times in sports, there comes a time where you say to yourself, like, how does this happen? And it's like, something that's either like really heartbreaking or something that is just beyond words. That doesn't even like fully describe the moment, It could be something magical. It could be something that is just like, how does that happen? And I feel like a lot of times in baseball, we get a lot of those moments. Like, how does that happen? How did the Blue Jays lose that World Series? But not even just that. Like, how did the Dodgers win? How did Miguel Rojas make that throw over to home plate? Well, he was off balance. How does that happen? And that's something that I feel like is really cool about the sport. And you see a lot of those because the game is every day. And the nature of it is just a beauty, First pitch to Cervenka, and he's going to bunt this one foul. So Milan Prokop ended up getting on base with a single. We missed that, and I apologize. No balls, one strike. We got a runner over at first. 10 seconds left on the pitch clock. The 0-1 is up high and taken for ball one. But just to go back to this real quick. I've looked at sports as an outlet of, something that's like, you ask yourself, like, how did they do these things? But you admire it. 1-1, and there's a swing and a miss, and now the count is 1-2. The pitch. That's a foul ball. How did Bryce Harper hit that grand slam? Hit that 3-run home run to get the Phillies to go to the World Series? But you think about like how cool those moments are. And then on the other side, if you're a fan of the Padres, you think about, like, dang, like, that moment really sucks. Like, how did that happen? And I still feel like that we can all come together, and there's a lot of life lessons that are taken out of those things. And I think for a really long time, I've used sports as an outlet for that. Do you guys relate? Maybe I'm just spurting out words. 2-2 pitch. That's a foul ball. Cervinka in the box. He's 1 for 1. 37 total pitches for Hyung-Ju So. 8 seconds are left on the pitch clock. And the toss back on over to first. And that is not in time. Two balls, 2 strikes. The pitch. It's outside for ball 3. JJ, people are not happy that Taryn will not be back on Phillies broadcasts. She's not with NBC anymore, correct? Do we have to suffer with Jim Salisbury? Oh, you're not a Salisbury fan? 3-2 pitch. Ground ball hit over towards shortstop. The throw to second, there's 1. The throw to first, there is 2. And that is a 6-4-3 double play. I thought Jim Salisbury was not back with the Phillies. I thought he was just on Phillies, what's the YouTube channel? Phillies Talk, or whatever it's called. The Phillies Show. 2 away in the top of the third. 8 seconds left on the pitch clock. So on the mound. And the pitch. That's outside for a ball. Taking that 91 miles per hour. Taryn Vavra is up to bat. He's 0 for 1. He grounded on into a double play in his first AB. 1-0 pitch. That's in the zone and taken for strike 1. One ball, 1 strike. The pitch, here it comes. Grounded over towards the right side. Second baseman has it, fires it over to first, and there is out number 3. And we are going to go to the bottom of the third. Korea is up 5-0 against Team Czechia. Oh, he was from the before era, just comparing. I got you. Yeah, I don't know. I like Corey Seidman. Corey Seidman's good. Yeah, I don't know. I think that she's not back though with NBC Sports. Like, she got let go by them, correct? Isn't that right? Or is it just with the Phillies? Because I thought that NBC Sports let her go. We're going to the bottom of the third inning. Five nothing Korea against Team Czechia. There's Wendy. Hashtag Wendy. Who's that? Wendy, the third mini. Oh, she has 79.1K followers. She threw out the first pitch tonight. Wendy brought her own red flavor to the mound, they said. the Red Velvet Star threw out the first pitch for Team Korea ahead of its game against Team Czechia. That's so cool. That is sick. The pitch. It's on the outside corner and taken for strike one. And Moon is up to bat. 24 homers and 108 RBIs in the KBO last year. The 0-1 pitch. It's up high. Barto is pitching still. 31 pitches for him. People have only speculated, but no word from either side as to how it went down. Taryn might have decided to part as well. The 1-1 pitch. Grounded over towards the right side. Second baseman has it. Throws it over to first. And that is in time for out number one. So one gone in the bottom of the third. Was she technically the first sideline reporter for the Phillies? Because I don't think the Phillies ever had a sideline reporter. You know? 0-1. That's outside for a ball. I was actually just thinking about that. I don't think that they ever had a sideline reporter before. The 1-1. That is taken just down for ball two. Shea Whitcomb, taken as a 5th round draft pick back in 2020. Right-handed hitter in the box, taken by the Astros. The 2-1, they tried to see if he went. He did not. And the count is 3-1. That's right, Murph. You're right. You're right, Murph was a sideline guy. 3 balls and 1 strike. Before Murphy, though, who else? 3-1 pitch, and there's a fly ball hit out over to deep left field, and Whitcomb lets that one fly. It's gone. Another home run for Team Korea. Another hanger. The pitch, and that's in there for a strike. Scott Fransky was a sideline reporter for the Phillies. I didn't know that. I guess that Scott Graham was in the booth at that time. 0-1. Grounded over towards the second baseman. And the throw on over to first is in time. Can't recall Scott, the ex-news sports guy. Was it Scott Graham? Because Scott Graham did play-by-play. He was also my professor. Even though he didn't. Yeah. Scott Graham did radio play-by-play, I remember. I don't remember listening to him, but I remember that, of course, he did do radio play-by-play for the Phillies. And then it was Graham, and then it was Fransky that took over. No balls, 1 strike. Pac is up to bat, and the pitch. And he flies this one out over to deep left field. That'll stay in the yard. He got under it. The catch is made. The side is retired, and we're going to go to the top of the 4th inning. 6-0 Korea. If you are just tuning on in, my name is Jason Joseph, and this is Play by Play with JJ. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel. I'm drawing a blank on his last name. I get it. It wasn't Scott Graham. Scott Graham does KYW. He also is on Westwood 1. He called, whose walk-off home run was that he called? Scott Graham home run. Who was that? Todd Pratt. Yeah. Todd Pratt. Todd Pratt's home run. That's right. It'd be kind of cool if Philadelphia had like a sports broadcasting museum, because I feel like our broadcasters like have a lot of history here. I really do. Gene, JJ, McGinnis. Who was before Harry? Oh, what's his name? Wheels. Merrill. We have a lot of really good broadcasters. You know? Merrill, yeah. How could you forget about Merrill? But we do. Like we like legitimately have really good broadcasters. Like that's not a joke, you know, like that's and I'm not like blowing smoke up these people's, you know what, like we're so lucky, we really are. There's other like markets that don't have the types of broadcasters that we have. Like that's the truth, it really is. Top of the fourth, and the pitch. There's a swing and a miss. Cervenka in the box. 6-0 Korea. And 6 seconds left on the pitch clock. The 0-1, it's inside. And taken for ball 1. Whitey. We have good boosts. 1-1 pitch. There's a ground ball hit over towards the third baseman, and the throw over to first is in plenty of time. And there's out number 1. Got another new pitcher here in the top of the fourth. Merrick Schlupp is back up at the plate. 3 seconds left on the pitch clock. And the pitch, that's a foul ball. The ball is 1 strike. The 0-1 pitch. Line drive, base hit out to left field. And that is going to put a runner over at first. And there's a 1-out single. Who's the other Phillies announcer? The pitch is up high. And it is ball 1 to Martin Music. Before Harry. Sam, that's right. Bill Campbell. Yep. 1 ball, 1 strike. That's who it was. That was a swing and a miss. The throw over the second base to get the runner. Did he get him? Thought it was safe. He is. So Czechia is threatening with a runner in scoring position. It's 2 balls and 1 strike. 1 out in the top of the fourth. Colton is here. What's up, Colton? Don't forget our hidden gems like Larry and John Kruk. Of course. How could you forget about them? 2-1. Line drive hit out to center field. That'll get down for a base hit. Rounding third base and coming on, actually staying put over at third is Schlupp. It looked like that he was going to run home, and Lee threw it. Was supposed to go to home plate. It was cut off. And runners will be at the corners with 1 out in the top of the 4th. Music able to get on base. Let's go. All right. Top of the 4th inning. Rise and shine, my friend. A rare chance to hear play-by-play at dinner time. Sounds pretty good, doesn't it? Doing the Lord's work, JJ. Well, those are kind words, my friend. You are the man. 1 gone in the top of the 4th. And here's the pitch. That's a foul ball. I saw Jaguar Gator 9, and now I see you. It's nice, you know? I wish that there were, like, other games like this that we could just do, like, throughout the day. And it was just spread, you know? The ball's a 1 strike in the next pitch, and that's a foul ball. And the count will be 0-2. I feel like that's like I actually feel like that's the direction that football is heading into, where they're just going to space out their slate of games, and they're eventually just going to have games at different times on different days. You know? And I like that. Because I like streaming. 0-2 pitch. Before that's thrown, the toss back on over to first is not in time. So Korea had a grand slam in the bottom of the 1st from Bo Young Moon. Shea Whitcomb, who's on the Astros, also hit a solo home run. 0-2 pitch, here it comes, swing and a miss, and there is out number 2. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up button and subscribe. My guy, Orioles Birdwatcher, is here. And, of course, he's covering the World Baseball Classic. He's also covers the Baltimore Orioles as well, and you should definitely go check him out. Because he is the man. 2 gone in the top of the 4th. Runners over at first and third. Escala is in the box. The pitch. There's a line drive hit out to right field, and that'll be caught for out number 3. Excellent play there by Hyun Min An. And the inning is over. And we are going to go to the bottom of the 4th inning. Save Browns versus Jets for 3 a.m. on a Tuesday. Hey, I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll call it. Probably not. New York probably would not like that. Might have to cancel school the next day if that's like on a Tuesday or whatever. But I do feel like that it's heading in that direction. You know, they're going to try to increase their ratings, and they want to get more people to watch the games. And football is just that one sport like where it really could work. You know. Hey JJ, what do I do for Din Din? Well, first of all, comment your link down below because you are the man. You are actually not just the man, but you are the... I may overplay this, but I have nothing but mad love and respect for you, my guy. Yes. I'm looking at a delivery app and I can't decide. Okay, so what are you in the mood for? What type of food tickles your fancy at this moment in time? Italian, Korean. Maybe you want I don't know. Indian, Mexican. I'm just throwing stuff out there. BW says, "Oh, you are too kind, sir." Well, no, I mean this. I got a lot of inspiration from you, and I just, I look up to you, and I appreciate you for everything that you do here on the platform. You know? Cheers. so happy I got this last night. I just put it in the freezer up here. I took it out this morning at like 3 o'clock. It's good. Ugh. I will drop a channel link only because I know one of your folks will come on over and sub. Well, if they don't, they're idiots. I said that out loud. You guys are cool, but they should definitely go check you out. No balls, one strike. Kim is in the box, and here's the pitch. That is way inside, and taken for ball one. The cuisine, what did you say about the cuisines? All those cuisines are on offer. The problem is choosing. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Well, okay, let's put it this way. Are you a spicy person? Okay, so it is dinner time. So it's not, I have to kind of get used to the time difference here, right? 1 ball, 2 strikes in the pitch. That is low. Taken for ball 2. Kavala is on the hill. I'll get you more about him right now. 4 starts at Chipola College. 1-0 record, a 3.46 ERA in 13 innings of work, 18 punch-outs, and 6 walks allowed. The 2-2 on the way. Swinging a foul tip into the glove for strike 3. And there is out number 1 of the bottom of the 4th. Cha-ching. Vavra is in the O's farm. That is correct. That is correct. Yes, sir. I'm in Thailand, so yeah, I like spicy. Okay. What about some barbecue chicken? What about some spicy barbecue chicken? What about hot and spicy barbecue chicken? No balls, 1 strike. Dayu Kim is up to bat. And the pitch, he swings at that 94-mile-per-hour pitch and gets a piece of it. And it goes back over to the screen. BW, I think I probably dropped my pen about like 5 times in this cast. Imagine if I was in the booth. I'd probably lose my pen. 0-2. It's outside for a ball. And again, if you are just tuning on in, folks, let us know how you guys are feeling down below. It's good to see everybody on here. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 6-0 Korea. The 1-2 on the way. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Kavala is on fire. And there is out number 2. Hey, BW. First of all, I also have to say that home run call was awesome. I do. The pitch. There's a ground ball topped over to third. It's a foul ball, though. And the count will be 0-1. Yeah, that was a really good home run call. I was listening to the edit today. But I was also going to say, next week we talk about your mother. Okay, it's an inside joke. No balls, 1 strike. Bottom of the 4th. Shout out to him though. He's so funny. No balls, 1 strike. 2 away. Bottom of the 4th. That's such a great comeback. It really is. No balls, 1 strike. Nobody on the bottom of the 4th, and the 0-1 pitch. Net is outside for ball 1. The honeycut thing is nuts. Dude, that was a great call. Every time you say bye-bye birdie, I get goosebumps. I do. The 1-1, that's outside for ball 2. Wait, I missed it. Next week, we talk about your mother. Stay tuned. 2-1 pitch. That is outside for ball 3. Jahmai Jones is in the batter's box. Right-handed hitter, of course. Still with the Detroit Tigers. 6 more subs so we get to the 83-40 marker, chat. 3 balls, 1 strike. 6-0 Korea. The 3-1 offering the Jones. And he gets a piece of it. It stays alive. Such a funny line, man. Lucas Urcoli is warming on up in the Czech bullpen. 3-2 on the way. That is low and outside for ball 4. And there's a 2-out walk here in the bottom of the 4th inning. It's such a great thing. Classic, says BW. As soon as that was posted, I was just like, somebody else probably is thinking the same thing. Like, somebody else probably gets it. You know, it's just a great comeback. It really is. Jung-Hoo Lee is up to bat. The pitch, here it comes, and there's a ground ball hit over towards the right side. Second baseman has it, has to charge it over to first, and it's in plenty of time. We are going to go to the top of the 5th inning. It is 6-0 Korea. Folks, chat along. I don't mean to be greedy. I know it's early, trying to keep JJ alert. Alert? Where am I? I don't know where I am. Here's something interesting. Here's, if you're waking up to football news, oh boy. The Falcons, according to Ian Rappaport, are planning to release Darnell Mooney. Wow. Darnell Mooney they're planning on releasing Darnell Mooney, wide receiver, sources say, with Mooney set to count $18.4 million against the salary cap. He's still just 28, has averaged better than 13 yards per catch in each of the last 3 seasons. That is kind of shocking, really. I guess it's not. Look, he had a down year. I get it. But it's just weird to think that, you know, he's on the decline. Like, I wonder if you're the Eagles, do you pick him up? Because I would take him. I really would. Don't know why my voice cracked there. Excuse me. Did you not see the note about the lineup cards? Says BW. Oh, I will check that right now. What lineup cards? To all my friends in the U.S. Go! I can't do it. I was laughing. Oh, it was so good. And then I stopped. Oh, dang it. Morning. I can't. Oh, man. Then I see the note about, oh, hey, your lineup cards are duplicates of Czechia. No, well, you know what's funny? There's actually, like, listen to the lineups, okay? The pitch, and that's actually gonna hit the batter, and that'll put a runner over at first base. So a hit batsman is gonna cause Team Czechia to get their first base runner of the day. So you got Milan Prokop, you got Martin Cervenka. Okay, you got Martin Cervenka, then you got Martin Cervenka, then you got Marek Chop, and then you got Martin Music. Like, that's a lot. It sounds the same. It's not, though. You know, it's just like a tongue twister. The ball is 1 strike. Milan Prokop is now up to bat for the 3rd time today. The ball is 1 strike. Jung on the mound. And the 0-1, and that'll catch the outer third of the zone for strike 2. Oh, now I see. Now I see what you're saying. I understand what you're saying now. First I thought you were joking. Now I understand. The 0-2 pitch, and there's a called strike 3. And there's one out. Hardcore, you are the man. Thanks. I appreciate that. Now I understand what you're saying. There we go. We figured it out. We woke up. Because I keep score, so that's why I was confused. I wasn't paying attention. Here comes the pitch. It's inside. That was at 92 miles per hour. Cervinka in the box. Top of the 5th. 1 ball, no strikes. And the next one is in the zone and taken for strike 1. Orioles Birdwatcher's the man. I was clueless as hardcore. I was clueless too. I was clueless by what he meant at first. I don't know why. He's probably like, what do you think I meant, JJ? You good, buddy? 1 ball, 2 strikes. Not every comment is a joke. 1-2 pitch. That's a foul ball. And we'll do it again. All right, so we got a little bit of progress with this. For a while, because it was frozen, I was getting nothing but ice. Now it's turned into a liquid. That's the update about the smoothie. It's technically a smoothie. It's not a shake. 1-2. There's a line drive base hit out over to left center field. And so there is a 1-out single, and that is going to put runners over at first and second base. All right, it is rally time, baby. Let's get a-going. Team Czechia has a chance to cut it in half. Charge. Can't be loud. Can't be too loud. Don't want to wake up and get a knock on my door. 1 ball, no strikes to Terran Vavra. 257 average in the minors. Played in AA and AAA. Not quadruple A or Cinquenta A. Cinquenta A. What would the next one be? Sesenta A? Oh, man. 1 ball, no strikes. What did you freeze, JJ? A frozen coffee drink. No, it's a smoothie. It's a smoothie. It does have 2 pumps of caffeine in it. 2 pumps of caffeine, 1 pump of immunity. It is a cookies and cream smoothie. That was a treat. From Wawa. 1 ball, no strikes in the pitch, and that's taken down low for ball 2. BW, when was the last time you were at a Wawa? Because I remember you said that you were in Philly for a bit. 2-0 pitch. That's in there for a strike. Vavra is up to bat, by the way, in case you're following along. Terran Vavra grounded into a 4-3 double play. That was to end the first inning. 2-1 offering, and that is down and in for ball 3. Only in the top of the 5th. It's shiny tonight. Szechuan barbecue pork with fried rice. Oh, good, I inspired you. Let's go. I'll take that as a W. Thank you for guiding me to barbecue. Here's the 3-1 pitch, and he sends this one out in the air to deep right field, and that ball is crushed. It's gone. It's a 3-run home run, and that'll cut the deficit in half. Fire up the missiles. Favre goes yard. And it's a long distance. It was a good swing. Here we go. All right, so it's now a 6-3 game. Czechia is on the board. And so, first pitch comes on up here in the top of the fifth with 1 out is a strike. I haven't been to a Wawa in at least 10.5 years. Wow. Yep. I love Wawa. Wawa. 1 ball, 1 strike, and here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Jung still on the hill. I have to keep refreshing this, and I apologize, chat. The 1-2 on the way. Swing and a miss. Struck him out, and there's 2 gone in the 5th inning. Cha-ching. How far was Vavra's homer? 375 feet. That's the 3rd home run today. Two outs, top of the 5th. And here's the stretch in the pitch. It's in the zone, taken for strike 1. Schlupp had 4 homers in the JPEL last year. The ball's on 1 strike. The next pitch, off speed, swung on and missed. And Schlupp already behind in the count, 0-2. So Czechia has gotten back into this game. They've made it a 3-run deficit on 1 swing of the bat. No balls, 2 strikes. And here's the 0-2, and that is in the dirt for ball 1. Taking at 80 miles per hour. Wawa's good. Sheets is good. We don't have Sheets, though, in South Jersey. 1-2 pitch. It's a foul ball. In-N-Out Burger's good. What's the other one that's down south in Nashville? I like Royal Farms. That's good. 1-2 pitch. Grounded over to shortstop. And the throw on over to first base. Good stretch by the first baseman. And there is out number 3. Vavra goes the distance. And it's a 6-3 game. We're going to go to the bottom of the 5th. Korea looking to provide a counterpunch. We'll see if they'll be able to do so. But I did enjoy going there for their sandwiches. Okay, BW, I did ask my chat this earlier today. I actually didn't ask this. I asked if it's gravy or sauce. But I will ask you, is it a hoagie or a sandwich? Is it a hoagie or a sandwich? Because I'll never forget years ago, I was getting into this argument. Actually, it wasn't me getting into the argument. Let me actually call a spade a spade. I was in a Discord chat where we were playing a game, and this person was like really upset that somebody called a hoagie a sandwich, and it sparked like a whole debate in the whole entire Discord. And like we stopped playing the game, and we just talked about it for like an hour and a half, and it was crazy. Oh man. Well, what are your thoughts about that? What are your thoughts about that, chat? Is a hoagie is it a hoagie or is it a sandwich? Or is it a sub? Dude, what the heck is going on? I don't like this. For some reason, and it wasn't like this before, I didn't have to re-update it. Nothing. What the heck is going on? Just had to fix the lineup cards and game on. I don't understand. I just saw your comment too. It's really weird how it's doing this. I'm ready for the 3D. I am. I'm ready for the 3D. So that way I don't have to make any changes. I don't have to do any sort of producing when it comes to just updating the browsers. I can just focus on my call. That's all I want. I just want to be able to focus. That's it. We're in the bottom of the fifth. It is 6-3 Korea. And the pitch is taken downstairs for a ball. Hyun Min-an is in the box. 1 ball, no strikes to him. Havala on the hill. And the 1-0 is outside and taken for ball 2. Two balls, no strikes. We're in the bottom of the fifth. An is in the box. Right-handed hitter, by the way. Yellow batting gloves. They're a mustard color. And his elbow guard, same thing. 2 balls, 1 strike. Next pitch was taken inside. Cavallo with 19 total pitches. 5 seconds left on the pitch clock. He'll get the signs. And he kicks and fires. And that's a 79-mile-per-hour pitch that's at the knees for strike 2. Time is going to be granted to An. Hyun Min-an, who got hit by a pitch in the first inning, up to bat for his 3rd time today. They'll wind up in the pitch. That's low and outside, taken for ball 3. Whoops. Guess I got to do it again. Cavallo with a total of 21 pitches, 10 balls, 11 strikes. The 3-2, here it comes. Swing and a miss. Off speed he goes with. And there is out number 1. Who else is doing this? It's a good pitch. I'm surprised he didn't go fastball there. He wanted to go with something a little bit more off speed. That looked like it was a curve. Or it looks more like a changeup, actually. Moon is coming on up, and he takes the first pitch that he sees, but they try to appeal. Did he go? He did. Wow. I'd like to see a replay of that. They did say that he checked his swing. Bo Gyeong, Moon is up to bat. Had that grand slam to put Korea up 4-0 in the bottom of the first. The 0-1 delivery. It's in the zone. Taken for strike 2. 8 seconds left on the pitch clock. Moon in the box. Kavala on the hill. Right-handed pitcher in the 0-2, and that's going to hit Moon right on the left side, or right on the right side. And he is going to walk on over to first base. Had his elbow guard on. Didn't hit his elbow, went a little bit above. And that'll put a runner on here in the bottom of the fifth. Dude, what is going on with this pen? So Moon is aboard. He leads off over at first. 1 away. And the pitch. That's a pitch that's taken at the knees for strike 1. So wait, who else is doing this game? The ball is 1 strike. 8 seconds left on the pitch clock. And the 0-1 pitch. And there's a fly ball. This one's hit out over towards deep left field. That's going back towards the track. And that one is gone. And that's going to make it an 8-3 ball game. Shea Whitcomb from the Houston Astros able to give Korea an 8-3 lead. And that is the 4th long ball of the game. I'm surprised that that thing carried. I mean, he barreled it up very well. But it's a 5-run lead for Korea, and they get 2 runs back. 1 away, and the pitch is downstairs for a ball. Ooh, what the heck? That is crazy. The pitch. And that is inside and taken for ball 2. I was going to say, how the heck does he have all those? That's crazy. 2 balls, 1 strike. Why is my chat so slow? 2 balls and 2 strikes. Ninja chat is a little bit slow. What the freak? That is odd. Okay, now it's catching up. Okay, there we go. You lose your Philly card if it's not a hoagie. It's a grinder. A grinder was another name for sandwich before it became a popular app. 3-2 pitch. That's a foul ball. A grinder is hot. Told you that they weren't scared. Yep. Oh, man. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Hye-sung Kim is in the box. The Dodger. And they're actually going to call a pitch clock violation. No, they're not. Time was granted. I was thinking that the umpire signaled pitch clock violation. No, he didn't point to the wrist. 3 balls, 2 strikes. And the payoff pitch, that is down and in for ball 4. And Kim gets aboard for the first time this evening. And he will be over at first base. Only in the bottom of the 5th. The first game went by very quick. This one is a long one. DJ, what's going on, DJ? What's going on, my guy? Shout out to you again. If you are new to the channel, my name is Jason Joseph. This is Play by Play with JJ. Make sure you guys hit the thumbs up button. We'll be covering the World Baseball Classic. We also do the Phillies, the Sixers, the Eagles, and we'll be doing March Madness as well. Do like an old school radio play by play style, traditional style. Somebody asked me, can I show the game? And I literally said, read the title. I didn't say read the title, but somebody's like, oh, why don't you just show the game? Yeah, I can't show the game. Throw it back over to first, and he is safe. Only a Korean lady is broadcasting, all in Korean language. Huh, interesting. 1 out, bottom of the 5th. A runner on over at first. And here's the pitch. And that is in the zone. Taken for strike 1. Pak is up at the plate. 0-1 is the count. The 0-1 pitch, and that is in the zone. Taken for strike 2 at 81 miles per hour. No balls and 2 strikes. 10 seconds left on the pitch clock. Runner on over at first. And the toss back over to first. And he is safe. Dude, I just cracked my shoulders. Damn. 8 seconds left on the pitch clock. Kavala on the hill. Gets set at the letters again. And he fires the 0-2, and that was way outside. And the count is now 1-2. Anybody follows soccer? Thinking about getting on into it. 1-2 pitch. That's a foul ball. Soccer. Any other sport like besides the big four that you really enjoy? Anybody watch the Olympics? I feel like y'all had to watch something. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1 gone. And here's the pitch. Outside again. I was looking at some of the channels that called the opening game. Man, JJ, if we spoke Mandarin, there were channels that pulled 100K plus views. Yep, I saw. Yep. They will call a balk because Pak had Kavala had too many pickoff attempts. So that is going to put the runner over at second base instead. Yep. Saw some illegal streamers that were doing it. I try not to get disappointed, though, by that stuff, you know? Like, we can just control what we can control. I know that it's annoying. I know it's frustrating. But just gotta do what we can. Take them down if we can. 3 balls, 2 strikes, and here's the payoff pitch. That's a foul ball, and it will just sail out of play. I follow Thailand's women's indoor volleyball team. They're pretty good and fun to watch. That's cool. I think I remember you said something about that. Did they play in the 2024 Olympics? 2024 Olympics. Yeah, 2024. Yeah. Cavallo with 41 pitches. I watched WWE Sis Colton. What's up, my guy? 3-2 pitch, swing and a miss. I mean, and that was, he swung at it pretty badly. Just caught him way off guard. And Pak is down on strikes, chasing a pitch that was about a foot off the plate. He got fooled. He got swung out of his shoes. The helmet came flying off, and that was a disaster. WWE. You're a WWE fan. Do you think I'd like WWE? Pitch, and that's going to be fouled off of Jung-Hoo Kim's knee. Uh-oh. Don't want to see him go down. Uh-oh. The trainer is going out there. He fouled it off of his knee. And he is going to stand up. He squat on over. This is actually Ju-Won Kim, excuse me, that is up to bat. Found it off of his knee. Still, that's... You don't want to see any guy get hurt. I don't care what it is. That was square on the kneecap. Gosh. I watch Villanova basketball, PGA golf. Oh, you're a golf fan. You're a golf fan. Favorite golfer? They just missed out. I watch. They just missed out. The ball's in 1 strike. Kim is going to stay in the game. Wow. Oh, they just missed out on the Olympics. But what's that off-season Summer Olympics style event? I can't remember, but they got to the semis. They were underdogs. I can't help you out with that, my friend. The 0-1, and that is downstairs for ball 1. Guys, see that the Celtics lost to the Charlotte Hornets, and the Sixers got beaten by the Celtics by, like, a lot of points. 1-1 pitch. That's a foul ball. They actually didn't get beat by Boston by a lot of points. That was San Antonio, but Nehemiah Skate, I think, only had 2 points in that game, but he had 25 against us. Make it make sense. Favorite golfer? 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's the 1-2. There's a ground ball hit over towards the right side. Second baseman has it, picks it up, throws it over to first, and there is out number 3. And we're going to go to the top of the 6th inning. All right, it is 8-3 Korea. And Czechia is going to come back on up to the plate again. Let's go Logan Paul. You're a Logan Paul fan? That's cool. Did you go to WrestleMania in Philly? It probably is like a common question that people that don't watch wrestling ask. That's good. Ricky Fowler is your favorite golfer. Ricky Fowler. Let's look him up. Ricky Fowler. He's 37 years old. Was the number one ranked amateur golfer in the world for 36 weeks in 07 and 08. He is one of only 4 golfers to shoot 62 in a major championship, achieving the feat at the 2023 U.S. Open in L.A. 5 feet 9 inches tall, 150 pounds. Went to Oklahoma State. I had a friend who went to Oklahoma State. Yes. And he played golf. Still does. Fowler's in Jupiter, Florida. They say that he's one of the 4 golfers in the Golf Boys group, along with Ben Crane, Bubba Watson, and Hunter Mahan. You didn't go? Oh, it was just the World Championships for women's indoor volleyball. I thought it was part of a larger games event. You thought wrong, my friend. Tisk, tisk, tisk. Just kidding. My guy, shout out to you. Again, folks, please make sure that you guys go subscribe to Orioles Birdwatcher. That guy definitely knows how to call a baseball game. Dinner is now 5 minutes away. Let's go. All right. Somebody set a timer. Let's see if it actually gets there in 5 minutes, which is now 4:50. And now it's 4:50. Now it's 4:48. Young Hoon Park now pitching. 67 games he had under his belt last year. The pitch, swing and a miss. This is Martin Music back on up to the plate. 1 for 1 he is with a walk and a single. The 1-1 pitch, here it comes. Swing and a miss. Good morning, JJ. That's what I like to hear from chat. Good morning, JJ. How often do you hear that if you're on this channel? You never hear it. Good morning, JJ. What's up, Denbrew? My guy is here. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And here's the next pitch, and that is low for ball 2. All-time golf favorite is Payne Stewart. Now, are you a golfer yourself, my friend? Do you play golf? Are you a part of a golf team or a club? Just curious. 2-2 pitch, here it comes. Swing and a miss, and Park is able to get a strikeout. And there is 1 gone in the top of the 6th inning. Cha-ching. JJ in the morning. Now here's a guy. The pitch. Foul ball. That was at 90 miles per hour. Wojtek Menchik. Right-handed hitter. 3 extra base hits in the EXL last year. Along with 9 runs driven in. He's 0 for 2. He has a pair of strikeouts in the game. Here's the 0-1. That's at 91 miles per hour. It's taken downstairs. Just out of curiosity. Yeah, okay, that's what I thought. 1 ball and 1 strike. And the pitch. And that's taken for ball 2. Just recreationally, but yes, enjoy golfing. So, my dad wants me to pick up golf. He does. Should I do it? The 2-1 pitch. There's a ground ball. It's a foul ball. Over towards the third base side. Should I pick up golf? 2 balls, 2 strikes. And the pitch. Another foul ball. And we'll do it again. That's cool, though, man. Is there a range that's, like, near you? Or not a range. Golf course that's near you, too? 2 balls, 2 strikes. The pitch. That is outside and low for a ball. BW says no. He says no, do not pick up golf. Well, I'm picking it up now that BW said no. The 3-2 pitch, that's way up high for ball 4, and there's a 1-out walk issued by Pac. Start with par 3 courses and see how you like us as BW. Yeah, I think, of course, I would start small. Well, you get to golf with Dad, then yes, by all means, says hardcore. Interesting. If I do it with my dad. The pitch. That's taken low for a ball. William Escala is in the box. I don't really know if my dad wants to golf, but he tells me that I should pick it up. That might be cool, though. The 1-0 pitch, that's in the zone for a strike. When it comes to any sport with Dad, of course, play with him naturally. Yeah, I agree. But no, BW saying, like, should I play golf, like, competitively? And he was probably like, no. Like, he's probably like, no, like, start off small. I agree with the par 3 and chip and putt first. 1 ball and 2 strikes. A runner on over at first. And 1 away. Should I play baseball? I never discourage playing with Dad. This is my guy, BW. Here's the 1-2 pitch to Escala. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Pac now with 2 Ks on the inning. Pickleball. Should I play pickleball? Is pickleball a cool sport to play? The toss back on over to first. And that is not in time. Why start with the par 3 and chip and putt first? Just out of curiosity. Max Prejda is up to bat. The pitch. There's a ground ball right past the third baseman dive. The shortstop backs it up, though. Fires it over to first, and it's in time. And there is out number 3. Excellent play to end the inning. And it's time for us to go to the bottom of the 6th inning. Korea is up 8-3 against Team Czechia. Hardcore says yes. That is yes to pickleball. Good morning, Scott. How you doing, my guy? My guy Scott is in the chat. Still got a little ways to go on that smoothie. Oh, it's good to see you, my guy. How are you doing, Scott? Chip and putt. Get basic skills down with low pressure. Okay. Oh, the chip and the putt. Yes to pickleball. Yeah, I figured that's what you meant. You think it's also good to go to like a golf driving range? Or no? To practice there too? Folks, my name is Jason Joseph, and this is Play by Play with JJ. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, and turn on the notification bell icons too. We got 16 lovely people tuning on into chat, which is absolutely awesome, without a doubt. It's great. What is going on? Why is this not working? There it is. Good. I don't know, dude. I don't know. There's not many people streaming this. I'm like shocked. No, but here's an illegal streamer. I see. There they are. Driving range is fun. Go with friends. You will laugh your head off. Why? Why? It's just a good time. Oh, I'll laugh my head off at how bad I am, probably. Yeah, I probably will. That's true. I'm doing good, my friend. Who are you waiting for? Who am I waiting for? I'm not waiting for anybody. Jan Novak is pitching, and he fires a strike in the zone. Not waiting for anybody. Just calling the World Baseball Classic game. I'm a little bit tired, but we're pushing through. The 0-1 pitch. That's a breaking ball that's in the dirt. Taken for ball one. So it's 1 ball and 1 strike. Do Young Kim is in the box. The 1-1 pitch. And that is down for ball 2. Is today a school day? Yeah, it must be. It's today. I am tired, I guess. 2-1 pitch. Popped up again. And that is going to be hit out over towards the shallow center field side. Vavra's there, though, and he'll make the catch. He's like, I got it, I got it. And there's the first out. Who are you rooting for is what I meant. Who am I rooting for? Not really rooting for anybody. I'm really not. My God, does this look delicious. I see. The pitch. That's low. And taken for ball 1. It's an 8-3 Korea lead. They lead it by 5. 1-0 pitch. It's popped up and hit out over towards shallow right field over towards the line. Who's going to get there? Preshta will, and he'll make the grab. And 2 gone. What do we got today? Today we got Philly spring training. And then we got more WBC stuff. There's Jung-Hoo Lee back in the box again. White batting gloves. And a hand protector as well. And the pitch. That's in there for strike 1. Novak has 7 pitches. He's a right-handed pitcher. On for Team Czechia. The windup and the next pitch. And there's a fly ball hit out over towards left field. Medium depth it is. And the catch is made. The side is retired. And we're going to go to the top of the 7th inning. It's an 8-3 Korea lead. Czechia down by 5. We'll see if they can make it close or get some runs on the board. Or if Korea is just going to get themselves zeros on the board. Czechia zeros. Dude, send me a pic. Send me a pic. Well, you probably just started eating it, so. If it's still there, send me a pic. Dude, there are like... See, now I'm getting involved with this. I was gonna say, like, there are definitely some illegal streamers, dude. Like, what the heck? You send me a picture on Discord, my friend. No, you didn't. Yeah. Sorry, chat. 88% of you said that you want Korea to win. Wow. Ay, ay. It's not sunny out this morning. Okay, but you must describe it on air. Okay. Deal. See how I do with this. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. With that, let's take a sip of water. You know what? I'm okay with having a little bit of dead air today because, again, I know that a lot of people that are tuning on in are on the East Coast. Some of you all probably fell asleep, which is understandable. But today's like one of those days where it's like, all right, I'm fine with it being a little bit more relaxed. I'm fine with it being a little bit more conversational. You know? It's cool. They're showing a replay of the Josh Hamilton home run derby. Oh, wait, that was Justin Morneau's home run derby. That's right. Justin Morneau. Shout out to Justin. Well, ball, no strikes as we start off the top of the 7th inning. 11 pitches for Joe. Pro Cup back up to bat for the 4th time. And here's the pitch from Joe, and that is a foul ball. Byung-Hyun Jo. 69 games in the KBO with a 1.6 ERA, 79 strikeouts, and 67 in the 3rd of an inning. And here's the 1-1, swing and a miss on a fastball that topped at 90 miles per hour. And the count is now 1-2. I still can't believe that they let go of Darnell Mooney, the Atlanta Falcons. That's wild. 1 ball and 2 strikes, and here's the pitch. And that ball's going to be sliced out over towards shallow right center field. Second baseman's there, though, and the catch will be made, and the first out is recorded in the top of the 7th. Yeah, so let's go to, let's go check that out. Okay. All right. Martin Cervenka, who's 2 for 3 today, with 2 singles and a run scored, is in the box. Yo comes set and deals, and the pitch is taken at the knees for strike 1. All right, so chat, there are 2 bowls that BW sent me. Okay. The ball is 1 strike, and the pitch, that's a foul ball. There's 2 bowls. Okay, the one on the left is wider and bigger. Okay, it's like the size of a plate, but it's a big bowl. The other one is like a medium sized bowl. Okay, it's like a bowl for soup. The 0-2, that's a foul ball, and we'll do it again. In the picture also, this is a little bit irrelevant. There's a piece of a laptop. I see 2 feet. I see something that's probably, I would assume, plugged on into something. The 0-2 pitch, and there's a swing and a miss, and there is out number 2. That was at 91 miles per hour. Wait, am I supposed to describe the picture or the food? Well, anyhow, I'm still going on this. All right, let me cook. All right, so on the left side, which is the big bowl, there's a plastic fork with a piece of pasta in it. It looks like, to me, okay, you got veggies, you got some onions, you got carrots, and I guess that's a little bit of egg and rice and barbecue chicken, along with a green vegetable. And then, oh my gosh, what are those white things called? Oh man, those shells. I can't think of the word. Oh, the next pitch, and we're going to go to the bottom of the 7th inning. So that is going to wrap up the top of the 7th. Lost track of what just happened there. Apologize about that. Cervinka struck on out. And we're going to go to the bottom of the 7th. All right. So also in the left bowl, I see, what are those called? I think that they're pierogies. I think that that's the right word. Yeah. Okay. Barbecue chicken as well. That might be a little bit loud. I hope I'm not waking anybody up. I really hope not. And then in the right bowl, it's the same thing, but there's a couple of carrots that I see on the very top. There's another pierogi that's right there. Or is that a piece of an egg? See carrots. I see peppers. There's a red pepper that's there. There's some mushrooms. No, that's not mushrooms. That's just the chicken. But yeah. It looks good. It actually looks really appetizing, my friend. It looks really, really good. Let me know on the scale of 1 to 10 how it tastes. Yeah, if you can see my right sock, a giant hole with a big toe sticking out. Don't give me hints. I'm kidding. The left bowl is the main bowl with rice. They put the smaller bowl on top with the goodies. You just mix together to your liking. Dude, it looks really, really good. It does. And baby W laugh, my guy. Ball boy 92, my guy. My other guy's on here. Best time for baseball. What is up, my friend? Ball boy 92. Got that Brewers icon in your profile, of course. It's good to see you on here, dude. How's your day been? I gotta stop putting my elbow there. That's interesting. We're in the bottom of the 7th. It really looks good, though. Don't make me hungry. 1 ball, no strikes. 5-run lead for Korea. And the 1-0 is in the zone. Taken for strike 1. At 82 miles per hour. An is up to bat. This is Hyun-Min An, who's 0 for 2. Walked, and he also scored a run. And the pitch. That's downstairs for ball 2. And again, BW, please make sure that you post your link again down below for those of you that are tuning on in. My guy, Orioles Bird Watcher, is tuning on in, and he calls a great baseball game. He does the World Baseball Classic. He does Major League Baseball. And, of course, the Forte. And the number one thing that he does is Baltimore Orioles baseball. The pitch. There's a line drive hit out over to left field. That'll get down for a base hit. And so here's a throw that's made over the second base, and it's not in time. The left fielder kept the ball out in front of him. He had to go chase it, though, as it was hit over towards the alleyway. And I thought he actually cut it off pretty well. Then he sort of bobbled it for a quick second. On was going on over to first. And then he sort of slowed up, and then he hustled and picked up speed and was able to slide in feet first over the second base. And there is a leadoff double here in the bottom of the 7th inning. Let's go. Oh, yeah. 8-3 Korea will have a pinch runner. Min Pak is now in there. Charge! And the pitch. That's a pop-up right behind the plate. And slipping on out of the box is Moon. So the guy that hit the grand slam in the bottom of the first. I'm having an off day from work, and I am enjoying the sun here in Germany. It isn't that warm, but it's okay to sit outside. The ball is on 1 strike, and here's the pitch. That's a foul ball. We'll do it again. I'm so happy to see you on here, Dan. I think Hardcore's right. I think we could use this guy in our lineup. The ball's 2 strikes. Moon waves the bat around. Urcoli was ready to throw the pitch and then decided not to as he looked back over to second base, and the runner just stays put. It's like a game of cat and mouse. You gonna go? I don't know. 0-2 pitch, and that is way up high and inside. Moon had to dodge out of the way of that one, and his helmet came flying off. If you guys want to send me fan mail, well, you most certainly can. If you want to send me a letter, if you want to send me a gift, a present, you name it. The P.O. Box number is 6. It's in Gibbsboro, New Jersey. 08026 is the zip code. Always love it when you guys send me stuff. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Ten seconds left on the pitch clock. The 1-2 on the way. Ground ball right up the middle for a base hit. And Korea, are they going to get another run? Yes, they will. So the runner from second scores, and that'll make it a 9-3 Korea lead. And so they lead it by 6 points. And that is Moon's 5th RBI of the evening. It's Whitcomb who comes up, and the first pitch, it's a wild pitch, and that'll get away from the catcher, and Moon will head on over to second base. How did the other World Baseball Classic game go? For the 76ers. After the 76ers game. Yeah, it was a 3-0 game. Chinese Taipei, they lost. But it was fun. It was cool. Korea's a juggernaut. 1 ball, no strikes, and the pitch is outside and taken at 82 miles per hour. And that is for ball 2. Shea Whitcomb, 2 for 3 with 2 long balls and 3 RBI. The pitch. And that is up high for that's actually called a strike. Didn't have 2 long balls. What are you talking about? It said on the graphic that he had 2 long balls. No, he didn't. Oh, yes, he did. That was yeah, he did have 2 home runs. He homered in the 3rd, and he homered in the 5th. That's right. The pitch. Fly ball hit out over towards left field. That'll be caught. And Moon is going to head on over to third base. There's 1 away in the bottom of the 7th. I guess we need some sleep. I guess we do. Still got to make my thumbnail for the Phillies after this. I was going to cut some shorts, but I guess not today. If you love high infield pop-ups, Taipei versus Australia was great. It's actually a good way to summarize it, my friend. Here's the stretch and the pitch. That was a wicked curve thrown by Urcoli on the outside corner. Moon is actually going into the tunnel. Uh-oh. That's not good. 0-1 pitch, and that is in the dirt. Saw that he got out of the way of getting hit by a pitch during his at-bats. Hopefully he's all right. This is Hye-Sung Kim who's in the box. The 1-1 to the second base Dodger is outside for ball 2. BW, this is specifically for you. I don't know why. The 2-1, and that's inside for ball 3. I asked this chat before. Nobody answered me. I figured you'd answer me with this. What's the longest at-bat that you ever saw, if you can remember? 3-1 pitch. Ground ball hit over towards the shortstop. That'll bring a run home. And the throw to first is in time. But now it's 10-3 Korea. So Sheen scores. Came on in the pitch run for Moon. Ugh. Sorry, chat. 10-3, Urcoli on the mound, and the pitch, swing and a foul ball. That's 71 miles per hour. Dong Won Pak, 1 for 3 with a double and a run scored. The 0-1, swinging a ground ball hit over towards the shortstop, picked up, and the toss on over to first. And that's in time for out number 3. We're going to go to the top of the 8th inning. So Korea is up 10-3 against Team Czechia. And so more baseball action will return. I don't remember the pitcher versus the batter, but it was in the high teens, says BW. One of my favorite memories was when I was in high school. I was I was at home on a Saturday afternoon. I'm watching this this game. It's St. Louis versus Milwaukee. It was a 1-1 game. The game was in the bottom of the 4th inning at the time. And it was like 4:30, 4:45. And it wasn't in the bottom of the 4th. It was in the bottom of the 3rd. Okay? That night, I had to babysit. I had to babysit for somebody, for actually a set of twins at the time. And, the kids are about to, go to bed. It's at 11 o'clock. Or no, it was at 10 o'clock. 10 o'clock they went to bed. 10:30 they, I guess, fell asleep. And I'm bored, and I turned on the TV. And I kid you not, the game said top of the 20th inning. And it was a 2-2 score, I believe. Or it was 2-2. It was in the top of the 20th inning. And it was the same freaking game. That was Cardinals and Cubs. I remember it was Cardinals and Cubs specifically. So this was probably 2014, whatever. But that was crazy. I was like, geez. Baseball can be a long game. Any of you guys watch cricket? Any of you guys cricket fans? Cricketsmen. I remember Willie McGee would often foul off 6-7 pitches on a regular basis. He was a total pest, dude. That is... If Bryson Stott can turn on into Willie McGee, I will take that. Young Kyu Kim played with the NC Dinos in the KBO. Had a 2.86 ERA. This is his first World Baseball Classic appearance. No balls and 1 strike. And here's the windup in the pitch. It's outside. 1-1 is the count. There's 5 seconds left on the pitch clock. Cervenka up to bat. And he pops up the 1-1. That'll go on how to play. The longest AB would have to be during a rain delay, no? What a troll. What a troll. Just kidding. That's my guy. 1 ball and 2 strikes. And here's the next pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. And there's 1 gone in the 8th inning. Who do you got winning the World Baseball Classic, says Deletion of Boredom 2. Who do I got winning the whole thing? Who do I want to win the whole thing? Who do I think is going to win the whole thing? Who do I not want to win the whole thing? Who do I not care wins the whole thing? I will say that as far as the whole thing goes, if I were to pick one team, as a baseball fan, I don't really have a team. I can't really say right now. No balls, one strike in the pitch, and there's a swing and a miss. I like Team Korea. They're fun to watch in this game. I mean, Team Japan's great. The Dominican Republic, they have a nice team. I don't know. I'm not really rooting for anybody. I just want to see good baseball. You know what I mean? 0-2 pitch. It's a foul ball. And we'll do it again. But big shout out to you, my guy, for being on here. I need to stop saying my guy. That's how you know I'm tired. No balls, 2 strikes. And by the way, Hardcore, I was totally just kidding. Totally just kidding about the troll comment. No balls and 2 strikes. That was funny, though. Here's the pitch. It's another foul ball. Oh, and 2 is the count. 1 away here in the top of the 8th inning. 5 seconds left on the pitch clock. There's the 0-2 pitch. That is off the plate. Pitch is outside and taken for ball 2. My guy is easier than figuring out everyone's at names on a quick glance. That's true. Because it's like I'm saying the same. Yeah. Yeah. Keem on the mound and the 2-2 pitch. And there's another foul ball. Is that birds chirping? Oh, that's like a weird sound. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. And there's out number 2 in the 8th inning. 2 away in the top of the 8th. That is true. Pitches down for a ball to Martin Music. It's 1 for 2. He walked and he singled as well. And the 1-0. There's a swing and a miss. How's it going, my dude? What's up, Asking 570? How are you, my friend? Just got home from work. Hope all is well. Dude, I'm happy to see you on here as well. 1 ball and 1 strike. And the next pitch is taken for ball 2. It is now a 2-ball, 1 strike count. I'm tired. Can't lie. But I'm happy to be on here. Anytime that you have the headsets on, it is a privilege. It really is. And I never try to take for granted any sort of opportunity doing it. It's 3-1. Music is at the plate. And the 3-1 pitch to him, and he fouls it back again over towards the screen. You know, when I don't know if you guys watch, if you used to watch Undisputed with Shannon Sharp and Skip Bayless, okay? But when Shannon missed or didn't come on the set the next day after the whole DeMar Hamlin thing happened, as the 3-2 is grounded over towards the third baseman, picked on up, and the throw over to first is in time. It's a 5-3 put out to end the inning. We're going to go to the bottom of the 8th inning. It's a 10-3 Korea lead. All right. But the bottom line, the moral of the story is that so Shannon didn't show up the next day after Skip's tweet about DeMar Hamlin, yada, yada, yada. But Stephen A. Smith was commenting on that, and he said to Shannon, you know, like the only thing that I had for you is like you don't give up that seat. like whether or not you agreed with him on his tweet, like you can't give up that seat. And the bottom line is that, you know, like when you have the headsets, when you are on the camera, it doesn't matter how the stream goes. It doesn't matter how things go, right? Like there's always going to be something that pops up, whether it's from a human side or an equipment side or whatever the case is. Every day is a good day when you get to put on these headsets and when you get to be in this chair. And I do not take that for granted. So, my memory serves, I think if Korea goes up by 10 at this stage, it's over. Apologies if I'm completely wrong. It's a good question. Hey Siri. Just kidding. Just kidding. Magic conch shell. What shall we do now? Is there a mercy rule in World Baseball Classic? Yes. There is a mercy rule. It's utilized during pool play and the quarterfinals. A game ends if a team leads by 15 or more runs after 5 innings, or if it's 10 or more runs after 7. So it's a 10-3 game. But yes, there is a mercy rule. I actually did not know that. Thanks, Gemini. Wait, I actually shouldn't necessarily trust Gemini. Let me refresh it. Okay, it says the same exact thing. We'll refresh it again. Yep, okay. Sometimes you can't always trust them. Koo is going to come on up to the plate. And he fouls off the first pitch. Jawook Koo playing on his first WBC. A .319 average for him. The ball is a 1 strike. And the pitch. And that's a foul ball. Ricoli is still pitching. BW says I was spot on. The 0-2 delivery. And that ball is smacked out over towards right center field. On the run to make the catch is the center fielder in the alleyway. That was tough. He had to call off the right fielder, Prejda, and he did. Escala, though, able to get there, or Trupp, that is, for out number 2. Welcome to the future. Future. Another SpongeBob reference. Oh, man. But yeah, bottom line is that whenever you have the headsets on, and I'm sure that BW can attest to this too, it's like you never take any moment for granted. You just don't. It's like the best feeling in the world, being able to put these things on. Because some people are really not fortunate enough to be able to do this. A lot of people are. 1-0 pitch. It's popped up, hit out over towards medium depth right field. And the catch will be made, and there is the second out of the 8th inning. But I still feel like I want to do more. You know? And I think that we all should feel like we should want to do more. But I'm also very satisfied with how we've been able to do things on here. Somebody was telling me the other day, as there's a pitch and change with 2 outs in the bottom of the 8th inning. Somebody was telling me the other day that, you know, when you're zoomed on in to whatever it is you do, sometimes it's really hard to zoom out, and it's important to realize like the bigger picture of things and to get different perspectives from other people. And what he meant by that is sometimes like when you're just so focused on your work and you're just so up close and you just can't swivel your head out of it, like you need that outside perspective. And you can't lose sight of the big picture of things. You can't. Do any of you hike? I haven't went hiking in a while. I'm not really much of a hiker, though. Last time I went hiking, it's been a while. It's probably Israel, right? Masada. Was Masada my last hike in Israel? May have been that, or was there one in Tel Aviv? I remember that we did one in Israel, or that we did one at Masada. We climbed up the steps of Masada. But, yeah. All right, so we're still in the bottom of the 8th inning. There's 2 away. It's a 10-3 Korea lead. Lots of runs, lots of home runs in this game. It's the first pitch with 2 away is high for a ball. So what time is it? 7:30 p.m. Eastern time. Not bad. 1-0 pitch. Foul ball. Jemai Jones in the box. It is a 1-1 count. Lucas Lauch is now on the hill. 12 games pitched last year in the EXL. 11 starts, a 7-2 record, and a 3.03 earned run average. Here's the 1-1, and there's another high fly ball hit out over towards deep left center field, and another one's going to leave the yard. 11-3, Korea. Jemai Jones goes deep. I've been told to take a hike, says BW. How about take flights? That's what Jemai Jones just did. He got a good swing. Left out over the heart and soul of the plate. And now it's Lee who steps back on up to the plate. That's now the 4th home run in this game by Korea, and they are just pouring it on. I've been told to take a hike. It's good. That's not good. Meaning, like, I meant to say like that's a good one. I don't hype, but once this weather finally starts to get better, I can't wait to start taking walks again with the wife and the daughter. Yeah, me too. Except I don't have a wife and kids just yet. At least not that my parents know. There's a ground ball back up the middle for a base hit by Jung-Hoo Lee. And there will be another runner on base. Lee is aboard. He is now 2 for 4 today. Yes, we should probably update this, shouldn't we? But that's cool. Hey Mean Pak is now coming on up. He will get his first plate appearance. No balls, 1 strike. The pitch. That is outside for a ball. Askin laughed at my joke. Yeah. 1-1. That's chopped foul over towards the right side. So there it is, early termination rule. That's what they call it. After 5 innings, you have to lead by 15. After 7 innings, you have to lead by 10. So if there's a homer here, that's it. 1-2. It's low for ball 2. J.J. Musk. 2-2 pitch, swing and a miss, and we're going to go to the 9th inning 11-3 Korea. And they are 3 outs away from sealing the deal against Team Czechia. Bro, that is like so loud in my ears. Might want to turn that down. Nope. I think I got it. There we go. Okay. There we go. When does Team USA play Team Japan? That's a great question. 2026. Folks, my name is Jason Joseph. This is Play-by-Play with JJ. Hit the thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel. We did I guess this is what you call maybe a quadruple header. It's a triple header because it's a new day. And now this is just the first game that we've done today. But yeah. When do they play? I don't know if they play Team USA, do they? Chat, can somebody check? Somebody, please. And for some reason, this is incorrect again. Let's try to refresh this page. Yeah, that's better. Crank that up, JJ. I'm ready for bed. But I gotta make the thumbnail. After this is done, I think that's gonna do it for me. Of course, the commercials are long. All right, let's take a sip of water. Let's open up this bottle. Here's the pitch. It's on the outside corner. And taken for strike one. Young Chan Yu. On to pitch in the 9th inning for Team Korea. 1 ball, 1 strike. The stretch and the pitch, or the windup and the pitch, and that's outside and taken for ball 2. Bubenik is in the box. 250 batting average, 1 homer, 16 RBI. The 2-1 offering, and that is down for ball 3. Okay. Yeah, that's better. Work's been nuts, and I've been out of the loop on all WBC. The next pitch, and that is inside for ball 4. So, Chinese Taipei got shut out 3-0 against Team Australia. And then Korea hit a grand slam in the bottom of the first off the bat of Bo Young-moon. And ever since then, they didn't trail. They're up 11-3. Leadoff walk, though, to start off the top of the 9th inning. They wouldn't match up with the Kia. Yeah, it's a different pool. Okay, got it. Japan is in the pool in Japan. Japan is in the pool with Japan. March 6th, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. USA plays against Brazil. Eric Krajaric is going to be the pinch runner. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss. Escala is up to bat, and he's down in the count. You guys are the best, man. I'm sorry, but we have such a great community. Everybody says we have the best community, but, or, you know, like, that every channel has the best community, but I think you guys are the best. I really do. 0-2. It's outside for a ball. And there's great communities, don't get me wrong. 1-2 pitch. That is inside and taken for ball 2. Two pitch. Line drive it out over to right field. That'll get down for a base hit. And that is going to put runners on at first and third base in the top of the 9th with nobody out. All right. Let's see if they can extend this. Let's go. Let's go. And right on the outside corner. BW has his thinking emoji up. Your community is great. Of course, Charm City chat is awesome. It is. But the Philly freaks, I gotta give it to them. Charm City has entered the chat. The pitch. Here's a fly ball hit out over towards deep left field. It'll stay in the ballpark. The catch will be made. And the runner from third is going to tag up and easily score. And there is a sacrifice fly to make it 11-4. Czechia will cut it to a 7-run deficit. And 11-4 is the score. I'm just happy, man. I'm just happy to be back on stream. The pitch. There's a swing and a miss. You're my go-to person for Phillies games when I can't watch. My wife is the one who showed me your channel. My wife, Haley, loves to watch your channel. She has it on all the time. Haley comes on here. Big shout out to her. She is so awesome. And a big shout out to you too, my friend. No balls and 2 strikes. A runner on over at first. Ryan Johnson is in the box. This is his first career World Baseball Classic appearance. First career, if I can speak proper English. 3 seconds left on the pitch clock, and there's the 0-2. Swing and a miss, and there is out number 2 in the top of the 9th inning. Chitching. All right, and so one more out to go. Asking, come on over to my channel when the Phillies aren't on. JJ would want you to, absolutely. That's not a joke. 2 outs, top of the 9th. And the pitch, and that's on the outside corner. If you really like listening to good play-by-play, I really encourage you to go check out BW. Drop that link. Grinding for subs, my friend. I feel you. I know what it's like. The 0-1, swing and a miss, and the count's now 0-2. So, Team Czechia is down to its final strike. That's awesome, and thanks, my dude. Thank you. Because you have no idea. That type of feedback, like the positive feedback, I truly appreciate. And I'm not doing this without you guys. 0-2 on the way. Swung on and missed, and the ball game is over. So Team Korea able to just absolutely slaughter Team Czechia. And it's 11-4 is the final score. Korea gets the W, and the second World Baseball Classic game is over. Ring the bell. Let's go. gotta change that screen. All right, I will do that. Chat, it's been fun. It's been very, very fun. And we'll continue to do some more stuff. You know, I'll see you all. What time is it? 7:50? We got ourselves like, what, another 6 hours? 5 hours? 5 hours and 20 minutes? Something like that. Until the next Phillies game. But yeah. I'm just blessed. I'm very blessed. And for those of you that actually tuned on in and that woke up this morning and just put me on, it means more than words. Even when I'm not at my best, you guys make such a big difference in my life. Am I tired? Yes. But I do this for you guys, man. I'm so lucky I have the best thing in the world. And I hope you guys will continue to rock with me. With that, I'm going to sign off. That's going to be it for me. Play-by-play with JJ out. Make sure you guys go subscribe to Orioles Birdwatcher. Jaguar Gator 9 also, you're probably not tuning on in, but again, a huge shout out to you. Came on in, and I'm like, dang. Another person that I've looked up to over on the YouTube community, and it's just crazy. It's crazy, man. All right. Lila Tove, have a great rest of your night. And I will catch you all on the next one. All right. See you all in 4 to 5 hours or soon. All right. Good night.